guys, it's Chris here, and welcome to the third part of my Sunday League season for 2015-16. It's just a little bit late in the same way that the new camp is just a little bit of an upgrade from the Fortress. But anyway, it's here. The standard of football on my channel has just been way too high recently. You know, how many of these did you see in the Wembley Cup? Not enough. Something we are revisiting on time, though, is the Tops Kick competition I talked about a few weeks ago. So, the winner from League number 1 was this guy called Vuko, and Tops will be in contact shortly about the console and Deluxe FIFA 17. As an extra offer, Tops are giving you guys a second chance to win prizes. Should just add again, Tops Kick is like a fantasy football trading card game where the players you get from packs like earn points depending on how they play on the pitch in real life. I mean, come on, we've been over this. The prizes this time being, again, coins, special players, and a console of your choice in Deluxe FIFA 17 for the actual winner overall. All you have to do is open my pack on the game. That'll enter you into my league. Once you've done that, go to the contest tab in the app so you can fully enter and begin playing cards. And then you have to play Premier League and Champions League cards to get points that you get from packs. You know, that's pretty key. The link to the app is in the description below. You can sign up until the 21st, then the league ends on the 24th. So get on that if you're interested, and good luck. But back to the real footballers. So for this part of the season, we're heading back to May time, where we had like 6 or 7 games left in our season before the Sidemen charity match and the Wembley Cup. This stage of the season, our team began to kind of gel in a way that we hadn't yet before. Like, we actually began putting some really decent moves together. But just to clarify, we aren't at St Mary's or Wembley. Have a wild stray boot in there early on from our right mid just to clear things up. Anyway, unfortunately, they drew first blood in this one. Great cross to the back post and various arms being pointed before quickly being retracted as it's realised who should in fact have been marking him. Who is screaming here? There's such a brilliant collective reaction to me running their defence here. That followed up by an attempted take yellow. See, when you have a stand-in goalkeeper who's an outfield player, you just can't have a go at them because they've like taken it out of their day, you know, to go in goal. So you can't. You can't blame them. It's not their fault. You can't have a go at them. You just gotta say, that's got some brilliant video content. Right, my dad's on the ball here. He's number 11. I'm number 14. We're kind of making up the attack at the moment. I fancy pass us right back. The phrase corridor of uncertainty is thrown around a lot these days. Actually, bear with me 1 second. Hello, father. Let's talk about your movement. See, I go through their right back nicely on the outside, and then it's played across. And hang on.
I was tired. It was late.
Who's that random bystander watching the game passing by?
If you don't understand the simple concept of a pullback,
I will let you off because
this is a finish.
This is a cracking clinical finish. You know, I like the defender. He takes about 5 different attempts.
He's really annoying.
Yeah. Thank you for your input.
Can I have your shirt?
No. So yeah, anyway, we equalised. That was 1-1. And unfortunately, Gareth Bale for them decided that he'd had enough at this point. But that's one from this angle that you've kind of just got to appreciate. I was getting a lot further up the pitch, you know, in attacking positions and stuff around this part of the season. But that was the furthest I've sent a defender to the shops in a long time.
Absolutely world class!
Just the 8 of them to take on at this point. Their centre mid gets good tackling now, unfortunately. All I can say about this clip is I'm glad our centre-back was confident the ball was out of play. And he's also not a centre-back. Ah, another one for the sparkling collection of Sunday League committed tackles. This pitch is awful. Can we just appreciate, like, I've been taken down a few times in this one. Defender comes across. No foul? No foul. No foul. Cool. No, that's fine. Cool. That's fine. No comment. Oh, this is gold. This is actually brilliant. So our defenders really well flicking the ball over one of their players. It's just not Jeff's fault in any way. Oh, this is a sick sombrero flick from one of their players. And this is the Newton's Law thing again. You know it's coming. No foul. It's accepted. I told you. I tried to tell you. But that one ended 3-1 in the end. It wasn't too bad. It was quite an even game, and there wasn't too many spectators, so it wasn't all bad. The next game was on 3G, which makes such a difference. Like, it's that level of happiness you can only get from playing on a football pitch when you can be certain that your ankles aren't in mortal peril. So one of my mates was actually filming this one. I mean, for this period of filming. The lawyers are going to be in touch. Anyway, half their defence thought the ball was out as I was mid-Lionel Messi impression, but blocked just before it gets to the goalkeeper. So yeah, unlucky on that one. A little bit unlucky for our goalkeeper. He's done. You can't get your body any more behind the ball, but it's just a shame the goal line's in front of it. Right, I won't lie to you. This is one of my favourite assists of all time. It's the weight of the pass more than anything, the way that our forward Harry can just like take it in his stride, you know. This was actually one of my best performances of the season though. I just felt like I had the beating of the defenders, you know. I was playing pretty almost a striker at times. I think I was playing a striker at times. Just my finishing needed that little bit more at times. I think that's fair to say. Wasn't alone though. My teammates decided to soften the blow. Cheers, guys. 3G also holds the ball up like a lot. You'll notice the ball's getting caught under my feet quite a lot. I'm kind of having trouble getting it out. 2016's most unnecessary chop turn. Then the goalkeeper blocks it on the line. So it almost worked. Ah, there's a good shot of our pristine linesman, Charlie. It must strike confidence into you as a defender, knowing that however far out of line he is, the flag's going up, whatever. A couple of bids here for the worst dead ball scenario of the year. I'm still undecided, actually. Skills and step-overs aren't really my thing in games, but when I do bring them out, it's often better if they're deliberate. But no one's perfect. But again, this game began to run away from us. It's just always the case when you miss a load of opportunities. You know that a high-class goal from your opposition is going to be coming your way sometime soon. I'm not going to write that one off for being in the Puskas 2016 shortlist. Was a little gutted I didn't grab an assist here because that would have been quite a nice one. Got stuck on my feet like again. Can you see what I mean? But yeah, keeper makes good saves in near post there. Unfortunately, they then got up the pitch. As I said, the game was kind of running away from us at this point. And their second Puskas 2016 shortlist goal of the evening. You know what? We've got all three. Let's just scrap the rest of the months in the year, to be honest. Nice little nutmeg on the edge of the box from me there. This kid had no idea what he was missing.
Mate it.
3G just hurts, though. Like, it's so much better surface, but at what cost? Do you know what I mean? Although my form was horrendous. Like, put some effort into it. Much more like it. Right, so that one ended 4-1 and to them. A couple of losses starting it off not ideal, but back to the only pitch on the island, which rivals ours. Now, when I say we didn't deserve to win this one, I watched Koscielny handball it offside in the 93rd minute in a game that Burnley dominated most of the better chances in, and it's still no contest to this. Clearance off the line. Woodwork hit. Open goal missed. 89th minute free kick. 90th minute header from a long ball into the mixer. I mean, we've peaked as a Sunday League football team at this stage. But anyway, 1-0 win. The next game was really one of those ones where you're lying in bed, dreaming of the call-off, which never came. We actually had 10 players for this one, which is always hilarious for half the people there. But in fairness, they only needed one player to score their first. Alright, now here is a clip that you'll have probably seen before. Now this was before the Southampton game. It was back in one of my draft videos a little while ago. Yeah, we managed to do a couple of 1-2s, get into the box, and I won a penalty in the end. I took the penalty, hit the post, because it ricocheted back to me, and because I was the player who'd taken it off the post. It's a free kick to them because it counts as like a double touch. But, you know, as I said in the last video, clearly I knew that. So I gave it back to them. I then said this back in my draft video. So, yeah, I think I might have to throw in a few more, like, penalty challenges into my videos before the
Southampton match.
Tell you what, I'm on fire with the nutmegs today, though. 100% deliberate. I mean, even with 11 players, I think on most days we're going to struggle to defend these. But yeah, most of this game was just a lot of headers, a lot of running at 4 or 5 defenders, and it's one of those where you've just kind of got to take it as a learning curve, and, you know, just like try and improve where you can in terms of like marking and stuff. But, like, especially when it ends 6 or 7-0, but I won't show you the goal to you because the goals, like, they weren't that entertaining. And they were against us. Anyway, moving on, back to another home game, and we're still taking the old centre. Bless us. My God. Even for us, what is happening here? I actually spoke to my dad about this the other day. The reason, you know, these are molehills. That's the thing. We were like, where are all these patches of grass coming from that, you know, aren't molehills? They're literally just, you know, patches of grass that are growing much faster than any other patches of grass. So something must have been put on them to make them grow faster. Oh, Neil. Basically, someone's letting their dog run on the pitch by the car park. And I don't know what it's doing, but it's leaving something there. Let's not think about it too much, to be honest. Now, this was pretty much the only clip of the game that the camerawoman didn't manage to get the start of. That wouldn't have been an issue if they then hadn't disallowed my goal for offside. And, like, it was close. I was even asking the linesman, like, how far offside. And he couldn't give me an answer. He just kept saying offside to me. So, I wasn't even asking him, wasn't even accusing him, I was just asking how far offside. If they can't give you an answer, that's not a good start. okay, Florence, right, at some point we're going to have to sit down collectively as a team and have a little chat about those. Now at this point it looks like I've just got frustrated with my teammates and decided it's much better playing with 1 than with 11. Or 10. But it wasn't actually my fault. I expected the ball to roll normally on the fortress. I mean, actually, no, yeah, it was my fault. Oh, I got in here. I got in down the line. They were calling for offside, and I went through the keeper's legs because from that angle, it's like it's one of the options, you know. Just caught on his heel, side netting. It's just
Banter.
Oh, tell you what, we might have to have a little Puskas award for take-ons in this series at some point, because that one I could do with a few more of in my life too. However, unfortunately, in the second half, we conceded first. Again. So, we began turning the screw a little bit, and I got down the left wing here. Unfortunately, for some reason, the pullback had been removed from my locker and replaced with some sort of wet flannel. Then they made up with the first goal with an absolutely cracking finish. Like, come on, keeper, dive. I was getting quite a lot of joy down the left, playing as, I think I was playing as a lone striker at this point. I haven't had that many assists in this video, but the ones I have had, I mean, Sergio Busquets has retired for these videos at this point. He's done. I purposely put this one along the floor with 17 shot power in this one. Tried to recreate a famous footballing moment.
Hit it with the left foot, but not. Oh my goodness!
I never thought I'd say this. Our pitch was too good. I then thought I'd dabble in the art of long shots a little bit, but a brilliant save from their keeper denied me. But one of my best passes of the season set up one more chance. Can genuinely say hand on heart, I was aiming for this guy as well. I was passing to him. But again, the keeper was there yet again. So we ended up actually losing this one. I think it was 3-2 in the end. So very much our turn to be Burnley. And then the next game was the last game I played before the Sidemen charity football game back in June. Something that really frustrates me in football, especially Sunday League football, is teams like passing it straight back all the way to their defenders from the centre. We all do it because it's the keep the ball, you know, easy option kind of English mindset, which has won us 0 World Cups in 50 years. So it makes sense that we'd all do it. Especially on a pitch like this, chances are, even if you're a brilliant footballer and a team of brilliant footballers, there's more danger than... What is going on with that guy's... Oh, that's not his leg. Wow, I was thinking... What? That's his shadow. Where was I? Yeah, there's more danger going back than if you go forwards and, like, lose it within 5 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Need some proof? Good. So, rogue pass from their centre-back and a bit of a double ricochet off me. Not a warm day either, might I just add. Anyway, I get in behind, lay it off, and we're 1-0 up inside 20 seconds. Don't go back from centres, kids. Then literally, like a minute, 2 minutes later, I pulled my quad. And I wasn't even like sprinting or anything. But instead of kicking it out or just stopping, I like half-heartedly passed it to them. So they just continued. And I can't really blame them. So anyway, I think I got about 4 touches on the ball, assist, then got injured. That was my work done for the day. We were winning when I came off, so that's all your little heads need to worry about. So then I didn't play any games for a month, so I was a little bit worried about getting injured. Then we had the Sidemen guy. Then we had the Sidemen game. And finally, this season was capped off by like it was a football match for my dad's 50th birthday and also like a family friend's 50th birthday as well. So they each had a team and the standard was probably better than in most of the other games. Back on the 3G pitch, Springfield it's called. But yeah, I got, you know, I kind of stretched my legs a little early on. Nice little touch to the ball. And I feel like someone may have ducked even if they were there. It was whipped in with such ferocity. However, ferocity is not a word that should be anywhere near the contact I made with this pullback. It's one of those ones where you've just got to control it, you know, side footy. You don't need to put that much power on it, so remember that. And then the crossbar robbed me of an assist. Well, it joined it. Actually, it was a really good save from that keeper. You know, bit of a joint effort. And it took until the second half of the scoring to get underway, but it did. My dad plays a quality through ball through. He'll watch this, so that hurts. Then unfortunately things got eventful in the wrong way right after that as our keeper went for the full-on committed clearance and got it epically wrong. But then, bit of background by the way, my dad has never really like properly set me up, like he's never assisted me for me to finish it.
That's such a lie.
He'll watch this, so Told you. My dad has assisted me when I've been the scorer back in, I think it was the first part, maybe the second part of this season. That's the first time it's ever happened. But that would, you know, the contact was really quite minimal. Like, you know, it took me to tell you that. It didn't really count, is what I'm saying. I've set up him before, but in our years of playing together, it's never happened, like, properly. So probably around the 70th minute at this point, the ball's drilled into the box. Bit of a scuffle. My dad lays it across, and at this point, I had learned from my previous experience. I was thinking, get a hard side foot on it. You know, you need accuracy much more than power. Bin the power, and I slotted it into the bottom corner. My dad with the assist, me with the goal, and my first goal in this video. Yeah, let's go with that. They instantly equalised again, which was rude. Then, last 5 minutes, nice bit of combination play from our striker and centre mid. And we get the winner, 3-2 up, game, set, and match. But still a little time for someone to get absolutely crunched. And that was it. That was the last proper game I played in that football season, you know, before the Wembley Cup in August, September even. But at the end of this game, we decided to have like a little penalty shootout just for fun because we had the pitch for a bit longer, so like everyone took one. Still quite a lot of people around, you know. My sister decided not to film my penalty in this for some unknown reason. There she is walking towards the pitch. How I still have footage of this was this guy called Kane Livesey sent it to me on Twitter, so thank you very much to him for filming it from the stands. Basically employing the wrong person, aren't I? But anyway, this was the first game after Southampton, so obviously it doesn't count as part of the match, but there's still quite a bit of pressure because there's quite a lot of people watching, you know? Yeah! Just stuck it top bins, didn't I? I mean, one of those big wingy bins that you get, like, round the back of McDonald's. Straight in. Anyway, that was the last game of last season, as I said. So that concludes the third part. If you do want to keep seeing me make these, then please make sure to leave a like on the video so I know that you're enjoying it. I have filmed more Sunday League games already from this season, and they'll be making an appearance in the future, I'm sure. Please make sure to check out the first two, because I split it into 3 parts this season if you haven't seen them already. Subscribe if you're new around here. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I have making it, because they are a lot of fun to play in, of course, and record, and, you know, give me a bit of a purpose playing these Sunday League games. But thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you later.